Boys and girls, exciting times. Today we're having brunch with Santa on a train. The brunch with Santa is at the Rushden Railway Museum, which we've never been to before, and as ever we've planned really exceptionally well. It wasn't until we got here we realised they didn't have a car park. We've checked on their website and it said how there's ample parking, quarter of a mile to half a mile away. Luckily we were running a little bit early. We've got to be there in 13 minutes. I don't know if we're walking quarter of a mile or half a mile. We've parked in the nearest car park, which is in Iceland, back that way, which I think we're allowed to park in. We might be going back to a parking ticket. Right, there's some old looking trains on the horizon there. So I'm guessing this is the place. It's not very well signposted. So looking at it, it looks like it's like an old disused railway station, because I looked on Google Maps and there doesn't appear to be a train line that runs through Rushden anymore, or an active working train station. So I think it's just a case of there used to be a railway that ran here and they've turned the station into a transport museum, which is pretty cool. And over there we've got trains.
Squeeze.
Andy's wearing his bright orange new coat as well.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Which he had to get because he ripped the other one apart. Got off the school bus the other day and I thought it was snowing because he'd bit through the arm of his coat and all the fluff from the inside had gone everywhere. So we've wandered in. A nice man has just pointed us in the right direction. They've got what look like old tube trains here, which I don't think they are, but they've got the Rushden line on it, which is cool. This is good, Andy. So the hunt for the buffet car continues. I don't know if we get to ride on any of the trains. The stuff we got for it wasn't really clear, but I think we just keep walking down this way until someone tells us we're in the right place. It's up here, Andy, look, it's there. They said it was the red and green one and it's just there. And there we have the buffet car called Julia. We're masked up, ready to go in to find out what's going on. I guess this is where we're sitting. So we're on our little buffet table thing. There's a heater just behind there, so Anna is sweating because it's very hot.
So hot.
But we're on a buffet train, which apparently isn't going to move. You can see we're on the tracks. And then when we've had something to eat, we go on a different train that does move. So we get a train ride, which you're very excited about, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to tickle you.
Yeah.
Are we doing one?
If
you want.
Right, make sure you show all of your teeth.
Yeah.
Big smiling with teeth. So we've got our little brunch buffet situation, which looks like scones and sausage rolls and ham sandwiches, maybe? All looks good. We told them not to bother with anything for Andy, so just have crisps. They phoned us up to check that we meant it. We really did. What have you got now?
You've got a train.
Santa's just been round, hasn't he? And we've got... Let's have a look, Andy.
Daddy,
Oh, very snazzy.
you've got a battery-powered passenger train.
Very cool. He's already brought several trains with him.
Take it home. Yeah.
We can take it home. Wow. Self-propelled USB train with carriage and one figure.
That is very cool. Let's have a look at it.
It's like they know. Did you have to fill a form?
Yeah.
That's fine then. There you go.
Yeah, no, they,
Very lucky guess.
when we booked the tickets, there was a whole questionnaire to fill in about what his interests were. So I said anything train or transport related.
Oh, come on, get it right.
Yeah, Annika. Oh.
What have you got, Amy?
Wow. I have nail polish and a power bank.
Very snazzy.
Wow. So, it's
Power
really good.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Bubbles! Oh, there comes some more bubbles.
Don't make it go. Yeah.
Have you got the bubbles?
So brunch is complete. We are now moving to a different train to ride. Andy? So that's the one where we had our lovely little brunchy buffet. And then down here is the one that we're going to be riding. I don't know where we're going. Hopefully they bring us back again. And this is the main event. This is what Andy was here for. Let's have a look at the train. And we've got the old station house there.
We're Rushden Station. Put your arms out, aren't you? Give me a thumbs up. Hold your phone. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Good boys.
Go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Andy, I think the door's up this way.
Go to the Rushden train.
Wow.
Announcement.
Announcement, was it there?
Charge here.
Well, I haven't got a charger. I think it's going that way soon.
We are on the train and I'm really steamed up.
Ah, what's from the eye?
That's better.
Obviously steamed up like I am. There's a lesser spotted Santa on the platform over there as well.
Oh,
You ready?
there you go.
Let's go.
Going on the train.
Very nicely decorated in here as well. And we are off. Andy, you got to wave at Santa, look. Santa's on the platform.
Wave at Ellie.
Hey. When was the last time we were on a train, or he was on a train?
Take off.
Been a while.
Take the
Yeah.
back off.
Probably over a year since Andy's been on a train. It's also decorated on the outside to look like it's the tube as well, which has gone down very well with him.
Stop.
So I had a little bit of a nose on Google Maps last night to have a look to see where the track was likely to be, and it looks like it just kind of goes from where we were in the middle of Rushden to the edge of town and then back again. So comparing it to the one in Peterborough we did a few years ago, it's a much shorter trip on the train. It's probably only been 2 or 3 minutes, and now we're heading back the other way again, which means of course Andy's had to switch over there, so he's facing forward. Perhaps future editing Kev will put a little
Back and then go back
map
again.
on screen to show you where we went.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, it's cool. It's a train ride.
Stop now.
Yeah, a minute.
Good.
Here we go.
Well, let's have one more time because we want to go back and then come and then we can get up.
No.
One more. They're going to go up to Andy.
Don't cry.
That is some sensational fake crying. He doesn't like doing stuff more than once. We get exactly the same thing in Tesco if we have to go up the same aisle more than once. He's not a fan of repeating. He's facing forward.
Oh, there you go.
So as we go back one more time, he's now sitting in his fourth different chair, which was where Amy was sitting. Yeah, you had to move to let him in.
A middle.
Andy, waiting. There you go.
There we go.
Barbie and
Right, off you go. You can get off now. Let go of that. Here you go.
Hello.
You waiting for the train?
No, I was waiting for you lot. Where's he gone?
He's in the toilet.
You've left him?
He's only washing his hands. He can wash his hands on his own. Was that good? Big thumbs. 2 thumbs, blimey, it must have been good. Because I know some of you will ask, and I have no idea, this is the train we were on. I don't know what kind it is. I think the technical term is it was a choo-choo train. Thus concludes the SEN Brunch with Santa thing at the I think it's called the Rushden Transport Museum. And this was a special SEN session. There was only 3 families, I think, that were doing it this morning. And it was an early open SEN special, but I think they do like general admission ones throughout the festive period. So if you get a chance to get along before they stop doing it, I think they're doing it for the next couple of weeks, it's well worth checking out. They've got a proper station here and everything as well, which we didn't get to go in. It says over there is a temporary ticket office, so I guess they're doing some renovations. There you go. It does it. They do it every 45 minutes on general entry, and it was awesome. Lots of fun. A biscuit and a drink. That's what I'm talking about. And a nice little ride on the train, so very, very cool. Now we need to get back to the car. Hope it's not been towed, hope it doesn't have a ticket. I think we're fine. I think we were allowed to park for 2 hours where we've left it. And we left it there, if anyone's watching, less than 2 hours ago. You might think that this is really sweet that Andy's gone back there to walk with Anna. What he's actually done is he's gone back there to hurry her up and make her walk a little bit faster. Because that's how he does it. He gets his arm around her and then moves her along a little bit faster. Because otherwise she's miles behind us usually. So the big question now is, did we get a ticket? We did not. We're all good. That is some spectacular parking as well. Look at that. And hanging off the end of the space back here. I wonder why no one's parked anywhere near us. Bad parking. And we'll see you again very soon. Toodle pip, folks.